Welcome. If you're here, you're interested in the mining quest for Heaven's Ward, so let's get right to it. Well, yo, as I live and breathe, I don't suppose you'd be interested in a commission, would you? The guild just received a request from Sellswords and Ishgard. I know how that sounds, but it's a company that's been charged with doing a mineral survey. They need an expert's eye. Their captain is an Uldon, too. One who's familiar with the guild's way of doing things. Now, Ishgard's territory is untamed and dangerous, but it's worth it to go where no miner has gone before, and I urge you to accept. Lynette can supply proof that you're a genuine guild member if you do. I take it you're the one to explore the mineral wealth of Ishgard. Excellent. Well, the mercenaries who sent for you are employed by one of the high houses. These papers will serve as proof of your position. As you will technically be employed by House Fortemps, I think the courteous thing to do is go to their manor and speak with the knight. The best of luck to you. We go on to Ishgard by a realm reborn. I'll probably be back before I know it. What brings an adventurer to our doorstep? Of course, the expert from the Miners Guild. Welcome, miss, welcome. You're one of a very few outsiders with the honor of serving House Fortemps. Indeed, the Count has been but recently seen fit to hire foreign sellswords for their experience and knowledge of other lands. You are to work with our Skon Raiders, one such company under our banner. Their captain, Hammerich, can be found between jobs at Forgotten Night. No doubt he is enjoying the excellent ale. Yeah. You're the one to come help us with the mineral survey. Pleasure to have you, my friend. I'm Hammerich, captain of our Skon Raiders. You'll like working with us, me and the lads. We take pride in what we're doing. Wars are lost for want of resources as often as want of valor, and we can't all be dragon slayers. That attitude won us the Count's trust. So when the jobs come down from House Fortemps, I'm the one who decides how they get done, which is to say, my word's the only one that matters. Are you willing to take orders from me? Excuse me. Ah, good lass. Of course, I'll keep you clear of monsters and the like, but when troubles get a nasty habit of finding us raiders, the time might come when you've got to swing your pickaxe in self-defense. There's all manner of wild beasts out there. Leave him to the captain and me. You just worry about not pissing your birches. Excuse him, yo. He's just young and stupid. Very, very stupid. He's so new to this life that he's almost got eggshells stuck on his fat little head, so we call him Hatchling. Captain's got fun nicknames for all of us. Tradition, he calls it. So what's yours to be? You're a professor or something, right? So what about professor? Bloody simple, isn't it? But that'll make for easy remembering, alright? Professor it is then. And that wraps up your initiation. We've nothing to do for the time being. The job will come for House 410 soon enough though, so make yourself ready when it does. Professor, we've got a job from House Portemps. Are you ready for your first time out with the Raiders? Good, good. We're going to survey the Western Highlands and see if we can't find any veins of mithrite. I'll need you to dig up samples from the area and see if there's enough ore to mine proper. We'll meet at the south end of the Black Iron Bridge. Me and the lads will go ahead and clear out some of the monsters before you get there. Don't keep us waiting too long. So it's every 3 levels. Got it. Is your first time out, Professor? Don't muck it up. You were the one called Professor. Glad you joined us, Professor. Lads, stop your gobs. Actually, keep watch. I don't want anything taking us unawares. Muscles scout out what routes could be used for taking the all back to Ishgard. I want the pros and cons of each too. All of you, keep your guard and don't get cocky. That goes double for you, Hatchland. Professor, start digging for mithrite down by Gord Jane Holden. Come back here when you pulled a few bits out of the ground. 10 chunks should all be proof of mithrite in these outcroppings, and that will be enough for House Portemps to develop the area. Now, Raiders, do your duties. for Jen Holding. Have you found 10 bits of mithrite? Can't go home till you do. Ha, I'd say it was well worth the trouble of hiring a proper miner from Ulda. Captain, we got wounded. Muscles, get him to Falcon's Nest. Camp Rivers meets closest, but that's more trouble than it's worth. Surveying sounds like a safe enough task when you got an army. But we don't have an army. 'Tis a miracle we didn't lose any men this time round. Huh, but that's the sellsword's lot, isn't it? See, knights are brave, honorable people, all competing to see who's bravest and most honorable. They'll throw themselves into Dragon's Fire to win honor in the eyes of the high houses. But one of them will jump for this kind of work, so they'll find someone what's willing to do it and pass it off to them. Sometimes that's their own men, and sometimes it ain't. Captain, are you saying one of ours could have been killed because the nobles think themselves too bloody good for the work? Aye, that's the long and short of it. The hatchland, I'm the one who offered up the raiders' services. The work's dangerous, but we wouldn't favor doing it. And House for attempts, they're fair-minded folk. They will give us better when the time comes. But to get to it, we've got to be able to put our swords forward, no matter what. That's how you become successful as a sellsword. Shite business, if you ask me. If you can't get out, by all means, get out. If you can get out, by all means, get out. None of my lads came to this life willingly. Some drifted into it, others came tumbling down to it. There's one as took to crime and lost his home. Another lost a lover and needed a new home. There is only one breed who stays. I don't take them what want a place to die. They're bad for business and bad for the company. So tell me, Hatchland, why are you here? I came because I want glory and a name. I want to win them myself, one of them. Wrong starting place for you then, but I'll keep you. You're not half bad with the blade. Well, let's get back to Ishgard. I'd kill for a hot bowl of soup after this cold. That's the last place I see. Seems our wounded lad made a full recovery, Professor. Fast enough to join us next time out, even. Really, I'm blessed to have this lot. Hells, even Hatchling's a better sword than I was at his age. Any road, keep honing your instincts, eh? Our next job's like to be harder and dirtier than this one, and you'll want to be sharp for it. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's continue. Oh wait, hold up. Not bad. Worth it. Professor, I was just looking for you. Tell me, where do you find quality titanium? Maybe I should start at the beginning. House Four attempts is to take the van in a new offensive against the Dravanians alongside the Temple Knights. 'Tis a risky gambit, and they'll need the very best gear to succeed. Blades that won't blunt against dragon scale and armor that'll withstand Dravanian claws. Normal metal just won't cut it. Which takes me back to titanium. The smiths tell me it's the only metal that'll serve, as they need a proper reservoir to armor all the knights. So do you happen to know where we might find a goodly vein of ore? Your expression's telling me you don't. Well, 'tis a good thing I'm prepared. Then, here, this is a sample of titanium ore. Take that to your guildmaster and see if she can tell you anything. And I'm going back to Realm Reborn. Wasn't gone that long. Yo, I hear you've been breaking new ground up north. Yo, gods, I feel like it's like an age since we last spoke. Tell me, how are you enjoying prospecting up north? You must have a tale or two. More titanium as this. Ah, why does no one ever just come to visit with me? All work and no play for the guildmaster. Let me take a look at the Berta. There's something about this here sample. Work, work, work. Is that all you can think of? God's the two of you. Fine, take it. Yo, you're in need of a location to mine more of these, yes? The thing is, I've seen this same ore before. 'Twas back when I was little more than a cub. Someone brought it to father for appraisal. A hunter who found it while working in the Dravanian forelands. Father had never seen it like before, but he recognized it as titanium. I tell you, this sample is a spitting image of that one. I am glad you were looking so closely, White Gully. I remember now, Deep Canyon did tell me that ore and said it was extremely pure. And if the hunter found it in the Dravanian forelands, the reservoir may well be there. That said, titanium is rare, and the hunter must have found it by chance. But go and see what you can dig up. If you do find a vein, maybe that'll help settle my debt to you. Professor, have you found out anything? In the Duranian forelands, eh? And the deposits like to be in the Chocobo Forest. Hunters don't leave the area for fear of dragons. Of course, 2 chunks of titanium don't mean a proper load, but it's a good lead, and I'm willing to bet on it. Ah, 'tis time to summon the lads. We'll see you at the Chocobo Forest, Professor. We was waiting for you, Professor. Yes? Good. That's a lot of us raiders. The lads all got the orders, so let's get to it. Captain, I don't understand. Why ain't you having the raiders know the lay of the land guard our flank? Why? Why? That's a good question, actually. Muscles, you take the perimeter. Alright, Professor, you know the drill. If you can find 10 samples of titanium hereabouts, that'll be proof enough of a good load of ore beneath these trees. Hatchling, hang back with me. I'll need a runner here to change my orders. Now lads, move out. Have you found the chunks of ore? Can you find them? Ha, you've rightly earned your pay today, Professor. This ore proves there's a load of titanium here worth mining. And the lads come through with little more than a scratch on them. I'll have my head held high when I tell the Count. Slow down, Captain. Muscles ain't come back yet. Said he was going to clear the road coming home, and went off on his lonesome. I've given enough Muscles leave to do as he sees fit. The man's never beat by monsters or men, and his service record's spotless. He can handle himself just fine. Why do you keep me on a bloody leash, then? I've never been beaten by monsters, neither. Aye, and if that holds true for 10 name days, I'll think on it. But if I let you off the leash now, you're like to get killed. You're just too young, hatchling. Says you, Captain. The monsters are no more. They will not come again for a time. That's a good man, Muscles. Now let's get back to Ishgard. House Fortemps was right, pleased with what we did today, and that thanks is owed to you. My raiders are running like a proper army these days. Everyone understands their place and does their duty. Aye, even Hatchling. The lad's got a bright future if I can buff the edges off him. The young, eh? Bunch of cocky arses. I've seen more than a few lose their lives over stupid quarrels of honor. Not worth worrying over the dead, is it? Any road, Professor. There'll be new work coming. Till then, just keep on mining. Nice. Okay. 39 minutes. I can squeeze one more quest in, but I could call it, but yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm combining this into one video, so yeah, that sign off was a midway sign off, I guess. Anyway, let's get to it. We've got new marching orders, Professor. This time we're exploring some uncharted land and see if there's anything of mineral value beneath it. Problem is, this land is the Dravanian hitherlands, just beyond the Horde, and they're not overly fond of us, in case you forgot. Now, you may be wondering how we landed this job. Some don't take kindly to how's Fortem's success, our success. These people are demanding ridiculous things now, and the Count has called on us to deliver. But it's not all bleak news. Word is that there's a little settlement of venturers sprung up in the Hitherlands. The lads and I will go on ahead and see if they'll set up camp there. We'll meet you in Maker's Quarter. Ought to be safe enough there. Just come when you're ready. That one night talked going by airship, but I told him none of us need the coddling. Be careful of dragons all the same. It's been a while since I've been here. Yes? Well met, dear lady. Hammerich particularly sang your praises all the way here. Well, what the hell's the nobles thinking, sending us into danger like this? There's only so many of us raiders. Professor, I'm right glad to see you made it here safe. Now, to work. The Holy Sea's got no idea what's here. Could be dirt, or it could be gold. So we're to find out what minerals beneath the ground. My friend here is a proper naturalist. We've got a professor already, so I've taken to calling him Rocky. Two academics. We're moving up in the world, lads. Now, Rocky will need something to examine. Digging it up's your job, Professor. Get a few samples. 3 should do it. And bring him back here to me. Godspeed. Obtain a chunk of identifiable ore from the mining point. There you are. Have you found something? That's my professor. Now, Rocky, earn your keep. What are these samples? Dear me, these all contain hard silver. Hard silver. It's a metal worth twice its weight in gold. Why, if you but dig a little deeper, you might well find a mountain of this stuff. Ah, that's music to my ears. Professor, let's see if we can prove there is a mountain beneath our feet. You know what to do. Find 10 chunks of the ore. Right. Anyway. He's doing alright. If there's no hard silver to be had, that's fine, Professor. Just don't dally. The Riveranian patrol might be here any moment. You're a wonder, Professor. Road Raiders, let's pack the hells out of here. Captain, we were attacked by a mechanical man, and Hatchling gave chase. What? He didn't go by himself, did he? He did. That stupid, stupid boy. If he comes back alive, I'll bleed him bloody. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Captain. We don't need to fear the monsters no more, though they weren't easy putting them down. You arrogant little ass. I told you not to run off on your own. Didn't that penetrate your thick skull? Well, what choice did I have, Captain? They were making for camp. 'Twas us or them. Then why not warn us? Was your link broke? Don't tell me you didn't have the time. But Captain, I'm sorry. No bloody deed goes unpunished in this Waven company. We're done here. Get yourself home to Ishgard, Professor. I'll see you there. Hello. Professor, thank you for today. You always do what I ask you to. Keep a level head and get your job done. Sorry about that business with Hatchman. Shouldn't have been so hard on the boy. I just want him to grow up proper, like my little brother should have. He was a raider too. Looked a fair bit like Hatchin as it happens, but he's long gone. I'll bet everyone and their mother's got a sad story, eh? There's sure to be a new job coming before long. I'll just drown in me troubles till then. Nice. That's a shame I don't get a pickaxe at level 6. Well, I will anyway. I got enough for something else. Okay. I'll see you in a second. Okay. Let's finish this quest line. Professor, you've earned quite the reputation as a miracle miner, and you've carried Oscon Raiders to fame on your back. Hatchin, not trying to worm yourself a job from the fine knight, are you? No, Captain. Just came in at the same time, that's all. He wants a word. Hold on, let me turn off my fan. Allow me to congratulate you on your latest conquest in the Hitherlands. Oscon Raiders are on the lips of every noble. Moreover, your success has lent weight to the Count's message. Thank you, my lord, but did you come down here just to pay us compliments, or do you have work? Ever the enterprising fellow I see. Yes, I do have work. The Holy See has begun to speak of mining in earnest. You have been mentioned by name. Ah, we are working our way up in the world. There is one caveat, however. House 4 Temps cannot promise you any soldiers or workers. You must needs go to the Hitherlands unaided, as per the terms of our previous arrangement. Suits me just fine, sir. Captain, why in the sudden hells do you agree to that? Wasn't last time dangerous enough for you? Too dangerous, to be honest, but the better we make House 4 Temps look, the more we'll profit in the long run, even if it means taking jobs like this. Profit, long run, Captain, they're just fobbing us off, using us for their games. The hell with this. I've done my level best to raise him proper, and that's what I get for my trouble. Big-headed arse. Can't find work if you explode just because you hear something you don't like. Well, I'll worry about him later. We've got a job to do. We're looking to mining around Idleshire. A bit further back into Hitherlands than last time. Come quick as you can, Professor. Sorry, Professor. Job's off. Monsters attacked us just as we were setting up. 2 raiders were badly wounded and Hatchland's gone missing. The lad flew into a rage and gave chase to the monsters. We have no idea where he went. We don't even know where to start searching, and to top it all off, it's just me and Muscles. Tis my brother all over again. I can't leave Hatchin for dead. I just can't. I can't. Thank you, Professor, you're right. Acting like that won't accomplish nothing. Can't save Hatchin unless we know where he is. So we find where he is. Some folk around here may have seen him. What was her Midnight Dew? Aye, that's their leader. We learn what she knows. Me and Muscles will see what we can find on our own. Very cool. Hey. Cannot fly in Idleshire. One of Hemrich's men has gone missing. That's terrible. Of course I'll help. As a matter of fact, a scout saw a lad legging it towards the rolling quarter Naughtabell Pass. But ever since the last venture went in and never came back, we keep away from the place. We haven't even got a good sense of what's there. Only one who passes through there is the Gobby merchant. He may be able to help, I don't know that he will. See, he's a greedy little bugger, and he'll hardly speak a word till he's gotten paid. Last time I tried to deal, he demanded adamite ore. Can't give you a myth, I say. And the bastard tells me mine it myself in Aslia, wherever or whatever that is. To be honest, I reckon he just won't treat with me. I wish I could be more helpful. Last here, let me ask Scott about a bit, see if I can't find something else he wants. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay. It's supposed to appear at 12 a.m. Oh, Midnight Truth. Aha. Okay. Uplander wants help, then Uplander gives me present of Adamite ore from Aslia. Got 10 of them things. I wonder how much 7 sells for. I read Animite in book, but think it's just Uplander imaginings. Thank you, friend. You're a good Gabi friend. I will help you find missing Uplander. When I am passing through Ruling Quarter, I hear sound of feet. See a man holding a sword. I will guide you and your friends there. That goblin was singing your praises, Professor. Said you gave him some legendary ore. I'm not rightly sure what you did, but thank you. He's told us that he saw hatching running about the Ruling Quarter. Best of all, he'll guide us there. Sounds like a perilous place, but we're bound to follow. Well, me and Muscles are. We'll clear out any monsters so you can follow after us if you choose to. Where am I going? There, okay. Where is he? Uplander, good Gabi friend, Animite more precious than Jiggly slime, gives me great happiness. Professor, lend us your eyes. Do you see Hatchin? Captain. Hatchin, can you hear me? Keep watch. Captain, last I remember was Fallen, and why'd you come after me? Do you really need me to tell you why, Raider? I'm sorry, Captain. I never should have run off like that. If only I'd listened. I leave a black marker on a record thanks to you, and you'll pay for it. But that can wait till you're healed. Good God, gods above, the professor did all that for me. Uplander gives me desire of my heart, what I am longingly searching for Adamite. I would do it again, yes, even with risk of painful falling. 'Tis a good thing you got off with only a painful falling, Hatchin. If the professor hadn't dug up that ore, we might not have found you alive. Professor, thank you. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. Hatchin, I think I owe you a tale about my brother, Gavehard. He joined my raiders around the same age as you, and he was every bit as cocky, wouldn't back down from a fight nor take an order. But he was my blood. I did my best to rein him in, but it wasn't enough. And one day he went too far. It was just up in the western hitherlands. His temper cost one raider's life and put the rest in mortal danger, but off he ran all the same. So I left him. I had to. He died alone and it broke my heart as a brother, but I'd do it again. It was the right decision as a captain. I'm glad we could save you, Hatchin. Life, it don't give many chances like this. Well, that's enough of that, Muscles. Help the lad up. Let's follow our merchant friend out of here. Professor, I have one last task for you. Could you drop this off with Midnight Dew? Wouldn't sit well to leave me to leave her unrewarded for her help. Blah. Well, what happened with that missing lad? Thanks to the 12. Thank the 12 he found him. I appreciate this loot as well. The captain knows me too well. We go back a ways, and I know he'd have taken it hard if he'd lost a raider. Can't say I knew he had a brother, though. More than a few folk go missing in the western highlands. Let's say his name was again? Gavinhard. I knew him. He was here. Called himself a failed sellsword. He was dragging himself up the road when the Gobbies found him. They nursed him back to health, and he served Idleshire loyally in exchange exchange for their kindness. He taught the Gobbies how to defend themselves. He died fending off enemy advances on the settlement, and they gave him a hero's burial for it. Tell Hammerich, would you? He deserves to know. Samurai. This video has gone on about like 10 minutes longer than normal, but it's worth it to get the full arc and whatnot. What? Gavin Hart lived, but I left him. For years he's haunted me. Who he could have been if only I had been harder on him. But now that I know he didn't die a failure, I can lay his memory to rest. Thank you, Professor, for this and for Hatchland. You're really something, you know. A man starts to think of becoming a miner when he sees all the good you've done with your pickaxe. Just between us, I think it's time for Ashton to leave the nest. Keeping him near only clips his wings in the long run. I'll miss him, but I'll be happier as an adventurer. The lads and I can't stay here forever neither. The world is wide and sellswords are needed everywhere. We'll be the most famous company in all of Eorzea, just you wait and see. But no matter where we go, we'll never forget you, Professor, the miner, Oskin Raider of Oskin Raiders. Professor, how have you been keeping? I've been thinking on Gavin Hart of late. I owe you a pretty debt for learning how he breathed his last, I really do. The Raiders are doing fine as well. Can't promise that we'll be here forever, but I have a mind to keep us here for the moment. The lads haven't made enough trouble to get us kicked out of Ishgard on 4 attempts still owes us. Okay. That's gonna do it for this arc, for this quest chain, for this video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.